Hello! And welcome to
Borneo!
As if we're here, what the hell?
We are spending the next 11 days travelling the incredible island of Borneo. From living on a river, staying in an ancient rainforest, to exploring city life and even staying at a luxury island resort. This is going to be one of our biggest adventures ever. There is something very special about the island of Borneo and the entire reason we are here. Home to some incredible wildlife and species, this is one of 2 remaining places in the world that you will find the critically endangered orangutan in the wild. So come along and join us on this epic adventure as we explore the island of Borneo. If you've been following our Malaysia series, you'll know we've been exploring the capital, Kuala Lumpur, eating way too much food, soaking up the culture and squeezing in as much as humanly possible. But things didn't exactly go to plan. We've got food poisoning. We've been up all night. So instead of hitting more spots, our priority just became getting better.
We spent the last 2 days locked in our hotel room.
Still not feeling brilliant, we jumped on a 4-hour flight east to the island of Borneo as we were determined not to miss out on this adventure. This was the entire reason we had flown across the world. So Borneo is actually split between 3 countries, Indonesia, Brunei, and we're flying straight back into Malaysia, so technically we'd never left. We were heading straight for the northern state of Sabah, where our adventure begins.
We are currently at our first, lodge, cabin?
Yeah.
In the Borneo rainforest, our first of 3. We put this one ourselves because there's a few bits in the Sepilok area that we want to do.
That's where we're starting. We're in Sepilok currently.
Yeah, we're in Sepilok now, and there's a few bits we're doing ourselves, and then tomorrow we start our tour where we delve even deeper into the Borneo rainforest. But let's go and see some orangutans. So we arrived at this accommodation late yesterday afternoon, so we didn't do anything, we just chilled by the pool. But what happened, Dame?
We saw a rhinoceros hornbill literally at our pool. There was a tree right in front of our pool and I was like, oh my god. And it was a rhinoceros hornbill, which is one of the big 5 or great 5 of Borneo. Really, really rare to see. Some people don't even see it on the water safari, and we saw it yesterday at our hotel.
Just pulled up next to the pool and we were like, what the hell? What a way to tell us we're in Borneo.
And no one else was bothered apart from us as well.
So we are staying at the Borneo Sepilok Rainforest Resort, which is a 20-minute walk from the Orangutan Centre.
The Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre is somewhere that we were especially excited to visit. For years and years before even dreaming of coming to Borneo, Amy and I would watch documentaries on this exact centre and others just like it.
We are in the orangutan sanctuary in Sepilok, guys. And first thing is feeding for the nursery, so all of the babies. That's at 9:30, so we're just walking through the jungle basically now to the first feeding platform.
It's mad because we have watched documentaries on this place for years, haven't we?
Yeah.
And now we're walking through it.
Very busy. You can't bring bags in, so just bear that in mind if you're ever planning a trip here. But they provide free lockers, which is really good, and they're really big lockers.
We stepped into this large but thankfully air-conditioned viewing room that looked out onto the juvenile play and feeding area through a big glass window. One of the staff told us this is the only section you have to watch from behind glass, just so the sound of people doesn't scare the young orangutans. We sat there in total awe, watching this scene we'd seen so many times in documentaries. This is the spot where they use the famous buddy system. That's where slightly older orangutans help teach the little ones how to live like a wild orangutan, teaching them survival skills and sometimes even how to climb before venturing into the wild. Sitting behind the glass kind of makes you forget that these are actually wild animals, free to roam as they please, until we stepped outside and suddenly spotted one hiding right in front of us.
So we are now at the viewing platform for the adult feeding. It happens in about 20 minutes. We did get a spot at the front, but guys, the heat here.
Yeah, it's no joke.
We've been out for a little bit and my top is soaked through already. It's the kind of heat that just feels really heavy, doesn't it? We could not stand in that open sun for 20 minutes, so we've found a seat in the shade and we'll just watch from here.
This whole open area, so they could come from any direction.
Yes, it was a center of rehabilitation.
There's a little lizard just chilling behind us. About 30 seconds later and they're climbing in behind us. There is a mama above us with a tiny little baby. I think it's a mum and her two daughters. Maybe the one is her daughter as well, do you think? And the older daughter is keeping her mouth open. I don't know if that's a sign to the humans saying bugger off because the mum's got a baby, but do you think it's like a sign of like a warning sign?
I know with like macaques and stuff, when they show their teeth, it's a warning. But
yeah, she looks like kind of toddler age,
yeah,
and she's looking at the humans, going. Ah.
So I just looked it up, and with orangutans, showing their teeth is often a form of play. It's them showing affection and slight interaction and stuff.
Oh, so we got it completely wrong. Ignore everything we just said.
It's really common in toddlers, mainly females, to show their teeth, and it's a sign of like affection and play, which she keeps doing.
So ignore us. So that was super cool, wasn't it? So cool. We're chipping away a bit earlier than the crowds. So we're actually coming back here tomorrow as part of the tour. It's the first thing we do before we leave Sepilok. So we wanted to do it today as well. The more orangutans, the better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. So you get like the nursery station inside, don't you? And that's where they rehabilitate the babies back into the wild. And then just after, there's a feed-in at the main platform. This place isn't enclosed, this is part of the jungle, so any orangutans come and go. They might see them one day, they might not see them for 10 months.
I heard one of the workers here say that the male that we saw in the nursery is a fully wild male, and he purposely goes to the nursery bit because it's generally quieter than the main feeding platform.
And nickle their food.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to head back to the hotel because it is so hot. We're walking the canopy back to the entrance and there's a mum and baby in the tree in front of us. So we have just had a chill out in our room. I don't think we're built for this heat, are we?
No, but I think you need to make sure you rest when you're away in places like this, especially if you're not used to this heat.
And humidity.
Yeah, so we've just had a little rest. Now we're gonna, one thing about where we're staying, our pool doesn't open till 1 o'clock, which is really annoying. So that's mainly why we had a rest, because we wanted to go straight in the pool from the Orangutan Centre, but it was still quite early. I think it wasn't even 11 when we got back, was it? So
No.
now it's just gone midday. We're going to grab some lunch and
grab some food.
pool time.
Later on we are going to grab a grab to another sanctuary which is about half hour, 40 minutes away, and that is for proboscis monkeys, but we'll get onto that more later.
So one of the selling points about the place we're staying at is a lot of the staff sing. So they do karaoke here in the evening. We're currently having lunch and I think maybe there's a wedding going on or some special event, and the staff are singing now. They're at a piano and there's a boy and a girl singing and they're really good. So we have chilled, we've had some pool time. Now we are waiting for the grab to come and get us so we can go see the proboscis monkeys. There's some other things there actually. I looked it up and there are silver-leafed monkeys, otters and loads of different birds as well. So we will show you what that's like shortly.
Grass.
Lemongrass.
That is, we call it lemongrass.
So we are here at the proboscis monkey sanctuary. Excuse how sweaty I am.
That's just going to be the vibe of the
We're
vlogs,
going to look
guys.
like this the whole time.
It's going to be sweaty messes.
But yeah, oh my god, I can see them already. Right, we've got a really cool grab driver who is basically going to wait for us, and he's basically give us a little tour on the way in as well. We just see a family of
Silverleaf monkeys.
silverleaf monkeys.
They were literally, so he said we can get out of the car. We pulled up on the road and there was grass in front of us. They were literally there and there was about 15 of them just chilling,
Loads of
on
them.
grass.
And the guy said, this is so rare, so take this in. We saw a massive monitor lizard.
As we were driving past, I was looking in the water. There was a river on one side, and I was like just looking out, and I thought it was a crocodile. So I was like, "Oh my god, there's a crocodile! I think I've seen a crocodile." So he stopped for us, and it was a monitor lizard.
Yeah,
It's about 2 meters long.
It was too quick though, I didn't get any footage.
No,
and
yeah,
we
didn't get
him,
no pictures.
We got out to look for the monitor lizard and a mud skipper shot across the water.
And they're so quick.
Yeah, it's a bit more difficult to get to this one.
Yeah, the road is a bit dodgy.
But yeah, let's have a look at these monkeys. La, 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 la. So the proboscis monkey is profound for its famous nose. You'll see what I mean. What do you think of the proboscis monkey?
The babies are so cute.
I was reading as well that every group, they call them a bachelor, don't they? Every group of males is called a bachelor, and there's always one alpha, and you'll tell who the alpha is because they've got the biggest nose. We can see who the alpha is straight away. Look at that stray bit of sweat making its way down my face.
I can feel it on my top lip.
And no, we're not going to stop going on about how hot it is because it's bloody hot.
It's bloody hot, guys.
It's not even hot, it's weird, isn't it?
There's some massive
No, look, they've all just grouped up. They're about to be fed. Oh god. They sound like the oh my god. That's the alpha, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
The proboscis monkey is entirely exclusive to Borneo, so this is the only place in the world that you will find them in the wild.
The noises they make while they eat. They sound like the Minecraft villagers.
Yeah.
I did not expect the alpha males to be that big, did you?
No, they're huge.
They're actually massive. Oh, he's looking at us. Ooh. So the Proboscis Monkey Sanctuary, 100% come here. Yeah, 100%.
So funny.
It's I'm not quite sure what the dynamic is. I mean, obviously they feed them, but they're not caged. It's not a zoo or anything like that. The monkeys literally live in the jungle.
You said a lot of them were pets.
Right.
That have
Okay.
been rescued.
Right. So they can go off into the jungle, but they've got here as like a safety net.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. And food.
Yeah. So they need, because they were pets, they can't be on their own. So because they were pets, they can't just be in the big wild like Danham Valley where we're going. So they get regular feeding times.
100% come visit. It's a bit of a mission to get here, but it's definitely worth your time. So that is the end of day one. This is the end of what we've planned ourselves, because tomorrow we're going on a tour, aren't we? So everything's out of our hands. We're being picked up in the morning. But how cool was this afternoon?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
Sufri.
Sufri, that's it. Our grab driver ended up being our tour guide for the afternoon, which was really cool, wasn't it?
So he stayed. He offered to stay and wait for us to then take us back home.
Yeah.
But he ended up like showing us loads of wildlife. He pointed out orangutan.
He said it's so rare for us to see a wild orangutan on the way to the monkey centre. He said if you go to the rehabilitation like orphanage that we went to this morning, you're going to see them because there's food there. But he said seeing them where we were was so rare. I didn't capture any of it. We were kind of just lost in the moment.
Yeah. And we saw hornbill again. The silverleaf monkeys. He said like the amount we've seen, like he kept calling us really lucky.
Yeah.
So
we saw a mud, like I want to see weird little stuff as well, like a mud skipper. We saw one of them.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't catching that. They are so fast.
Quick, yeah.
We saw a monitor lizard.
We saw it twice, didn't we? At one point on the drive back, it was walking alongside the road, wasn't it?
That was all in the space of one journey, just going to the Proboscis Monkey Sanctuary. But we will be checking out of here tomorrow, our little jungle chalet, and we're going to a crazy river jungle chalet.
We're going to the actual jungle.
Yeah, we're going to the actual, because this is like the outskirts of the jungle, so it's still a little bit built up.
Yeah.
Whereas tomorrow, we're in the middle of nowhere. We have to get a boat to our accommodation.
Yeah,
So
and we're going on river cruises, like river safaris.
it's all about to kick off.
Yeah, very excited.
But yeah, we will see you in the morning.
Bye.